Master Productions.
What's up guys, it's Master here, and today's video is over the Velstadt cosplay. Now as far as weapons and armor go, of course it's pretty straightforward. We're using his weapon, the Sacred Chime Hammer. I've made it dark for more attack rating, and I am buffing it. I know, not really totally on cosplay, but I am going to buff it, so that makes it that much better. We're also using his armor, of course, and lastly I'm using the Dark Cathis Chime because I will be using 2 Miracle Hexes with this build. With rings, we've got the Royal Soldier's Ring, just, of course, rolling better and all that good stuff. Just equipment load. This last ring doesn't matter, really. I'm using this just so you can't see anything in my left hand. It doesn't really matter. It's just for cosplay purposes, just so it looks right. These other 2 rings, though, I do want to talk about. Now, when you're fighting Velstadt, once he gets to about 50% health, he kneels down and he casts a spell. And the spell buffs him, it increases his damage done, and it also decreases the damage he takes. And it's a pretty important phase for the Velstadt fight. And so, I tried to add these rings to incorporate this effect into the build. Once you get to about 30% health, you're going to be doing more damage with the red Tearstone ring, and you're going to be taking less damage with the blue Tearstone ring. So, I don't know, I'm kind of surprised that I don't see this in more Velstadt cosplays. I honestly have never seen any Velstadt cosplay do this, and I think it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty important. It really goes with the cosplay, so I hope you guys can appreciate that. And maybe this, the Tearstone ring effects will let you forgive me over using 2 Hex. So I know I should only really get away with using Dark Hail with this build, but I decided to go with 2 different miracle-based hexes. Now first I used Great Resonant Soul. Now this is just really my only reliable ranged attack. It saves me a lot, it finished a lot of people off, so I kept it. I enjoyed it. Lastly, I used Resonant Weapon. Now this, it boosted my attack rating through the roof. Backstabs are outrageous if you have this weapon buffed, and especially if you have red Tearstone ring effect on. So it's completely out of this world. So let's get into more strategy. As far as this build goes, it's kind of hit and miss. There were times where it felt like the Great Lightning Paladin build we had, and it was just completely obliterating people, just destroying people with backstabs and nice combos and this and that and the other. But then there were also times where it felt kind of like our Black Dragon Knight cosplay, where people could easily punish us. They could, they could just space our attacks and then come in and hit us and punish us. And I got backstabbed some here and there, and it was just a little messy. That's the best way to put it. It was a little messy. Another thing I noticed about this weapon is it has a very strange sweet spot. Now it does have, it just has a sweet spot at the rim of the bell there. I guess where it's kind of got the spikes and it's just more out. That's where it would hit more damage. But the problem is that the sweet spot does so much more damage than the rest of the weapon. So it's very unreliable. There were times where, there was one time where I hit a guy for about 600 damage with just the R1. Later in the fight, it's in this video, later in the fight, I get in red Tearstone range and I hit him again, and this time I only hit him for 500 damage. So I must have hit him with a sweet spot on the first one, and the second one I hit him with the tip of the bell there. And that tells me that the sweet spot damage difference is more than the red Tearstone 20% damage buff, which is pretty intense. This is the first great hammer that I've seen have a sweet spot like this. So it's very hit and miss. It's not reliable, but I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad. It just means sometimes you're going to hit high numbers and sometimes you might not. It's just the way it is. Now when it comes to good and bad though, there definitely are significant pros and cons to this build. When it comes to benefits, like I said earlier, the backstab damage with this weapon is outrageous. It's fantastic. and you're gonna be backstab fishing a lot. Now, of course, if someone's using jester robes or something, then it can be an issue, and you've just got to play extremely smart. But the backstabs are ridiculous. Another thing that I really liked about this weapon, though it doesn't combo very well, there's very few times where you're going to hit someone with the R1 attack and then them stagger enough to hit them with the second R1 attack. Okay, so you're not going to combo very much. But this weapon hit people through rolls more times than I could count. I'd hit them with this first R1 and it wouldn't stagger them enough for the second one, but they'd roll, and then the second one would hit them through the roll. And I was hitting people through the rolls over and over and over. And that was absolutely killing it. That is probably the most reliable way to use this weapon, is just to go ham. You know, just go crazy on people while they're rolling around you and trying to circle around you and probably backstab fish you and things like that. You could just go, you know, I mean, look, I don't have that much stamina, but look how much stamina this weapon drains. I mean, I did 5 full attacks with 130 stamina. So you can literally just circle around people and hit them through their rolls with this weapon. It's very powerful. Just gotta note the problems with this build as well. When it comes to the problems of this build, the issues, I've really talked about it mostly. One was, though I don't really know if I consider it an issue, I could see how somebody would consider it a problem, that this weapon isn't very reliable, that this weapon has such a significant sweet spot at the rim of that bell compared to the rest of the weapon. So it's just hit and miss. But I don't know if I personally, like I said, consider that a problem. It just means you're going to have times where you blow people out of the water, and you're going to have other times where you just don't. And that's just the way this build is. And the other main issue, which I've again already talked about, was that it was similar to the Black Dragon Knight cosplay at times, where in that it felt like people were spacing me very easily and they would punish me. I would use one attack, and this weapon doesn't have a huge amount of range, and I just use one attack and they'd be able to space it and combo me and take out so much of my health. And there were times where I was almost getting mad, because I was just like, I mean, they're just going to space every single time they space. It's just so easy to space this kind of weapon. But again, that's the way this build is. It's more of a risk and reward kind of build. You've got to just go in there, and you got to be smart, but you got to just go in there and try to obliterate them. And then again, once you do take that amount of damage and you get the Tear Stone effects, I mean, you can obliterate people, and a backstab and an R1 attack will kill somebody, you know. So again, it's just the way this build is. All that being said, I enjoyed the build. I don't think it was as stressful as the Black Dragon Knight cosplay, but then again, like I said, it wasn't always as good as the Great Sword Paladin build. It's just a good in-between. It was a lot of fun, and it's cool to do a cosplay that's this, I mean, it's still a pretty good build, and you have times where you just hit outrageous numbers. So that being said, let's get straight into the combat portion. Asshole. Dude was hitting me while I was buffing. I helped him out. He was stuck up there, and so I let him in. I had to spawn the little dude, let him in, and he acts like a douche to me. That's all I'm getting today, so I wreck him. Velstadt. Be very scared of the shiny Velstadt. I don't know if it's Velstadt or Velstadt, but Velstadt sounds sexy, so I'm just gonna keep going with that. Oh, he did not turn like I wanted him to. It's okay. You can't kill the Velstadt. You can't kill Velstadt. I just hit you with the 666 because I'm the devil. I'm the devil. Stop trying to make me bleed. Velstadt doesn't bleed. Yeah, you better get rid of that bow. Oh yeah, that nice setup. The only thing I don't like about this build is you cannot, like, I still have yet to combo somebody. Like, after the first hit, it just hits them and then done. I mean, there's no combo at all. Oh yeah, backstab for the win. It's Velstadt, shiny Velstadt, baby. Almost got it. He almost got it. He's got quite a bit of health. Alright. Good fight, man. A katana. I'm not sure he can poise break me. I guess two-handed he probably can. Poise break me while I'm attacking. Let's see what happens. I shouldn't have done that stamina, but he did not play smart. Thank goodness. He could have backstabbed me right there. Oh, it locked on. It didn't let me manually track for some reason. It did it again. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like it just did it to him too. It didn't even track to me. I do have my red tearstone ring effect. It did not hit very much more. Let's see if we can get it. Get him! Oh man, that was close. Oh, he killed the Velstadt. Oh man. Good game. That was fun. You can do a little blue. Come on. Come on, little blue. Ooh, whoa. I'm surprised neither of us got backstab there. Almost got it, and then he almost got it. And I almost got it again. You need to stop with that berry stuff, man. It's just not working out for you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Woo! Oh, that was some intense, almost backstabbing. I can only tell that this guy doesn't have a high magic level because of only having 3 crystal soul masses. This poor guy's fixing to get 2 shot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 3 shot. One more. Oh, that nasty 980 with that jump attack. Good fight. That 3 shot. Velstadt's nasty. Oh, I'm fighting the Cthulhu. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can sneak in something. Space some attacks. Oh yeah, that works. A little bit of lag in here, but maybe I can go for another backstab. He seems easy enough to backstab. Perfect. Oh, that one did a lot of damage. I don't really know why one did 800 and the other one did 1200. I think there's a random chance with the critical hits. Sometimes they do more damage than normal. I don't know, but there it is. There's a guy. You might want to heal up. I guess he's not gonna heal up. That's okay. We'll just wreck him. Oh yeah, that running attack. What you got? I can't tell. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I think he has Jester robes on. Yeah, he does. Yay! Yay, Jester robes! Woo! I can't backstab him now. We're going to just play smart as hell. That was good. Running attack, maybe? Oh yeah, perfect. See ya. Jester robes are just mean, man. Don't be Jester robing. Unless you're doing a Jester cosplay. Now this is a real magic user right here. 5 homing crystal soul masses. Ooh. Oh wow, there's a little bit of lag there, just enough to get hit. Ah. He's gonna beat my ass if I'm not careful. Oof, that was close. Are we gonna get another Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that health. That deserves a bow. Good fight. Let's do this. I feel like I'm gonna get poisoned, but a katana and the trident. That only means that there's gonna be a poison build around here. I'll put enough dark souls to know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. That was an accident. Oh yeah, that running attack kills it. See ya. Goodbye. Kinda. I didn't get in red tearstone range though. How am I gonna show everybody how good tearstone rings are? There are those 5 homing crystal soul masses. Let's see. Oh no! I almost I tried to Great Resonant Soul, but I forgot to switch my spell. I just ran out of stamina. That was the backstab one too. I just didn't have enough stamina for all the rolls. Oh, he couldn't poise break me. See, that's one thing I've noticed happening a lot, is you don't combo very much, but it is very common to hit somebody and then them roll. Oh man, I barely missed it. Roll into another attack. So there's not combos, but you can manually track, even when you're locked on, and hit people multiple times. Even though it's not a stagger combo, it's still kind of a combo, which is good. Velstadt doesn't wave? What's wrong with me? It looks to block it a little bit, I guess. Oop, thought I was backstabbing. I was wrong. Oh no. Wow, that was a fucking backstab. Oh yeah. That red tearstone. What a bitch. Look at that with that bow. Isn't that stupid as hell? Oh man. So sorry. So sorry. I wasn't even playing well. Red Tearstone carry. Now this is cool. Look at that. That's beautiful. The Great Germ Knights, I guess. Great Germ Warriors cosplay. That's very cool. Oh wow, he does not have a lot of health. He's probably respect all of his like talent point, not talents, but you guys know what I mean. It's just his level points into that could have hurt me. Into like endurance and vitality and things like that. Strength probably. But I like the build. He's got a lot of poise too, probably, I'm sure. Oh, 2 hits. Not a lot of health, but very cool build regardless. So, good fight, man. 2 cosplays. Guys, you know what my favorite food is? By far, my favorite food is lasagna. I love lasagna. Oh yeah, that was nice. That is one upside to this weapon, is you do catch people in rolls. You just gotta be so smart that it hurts. And I'm not smart, so it's just not a good weapon for me. But I do what I can because I love you guys. Velstadt. I think he's asleep. Let's wake him up. Oh, still gonna wake him up. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that did not work out for him very well. I like the fist build though. I would have went for a backstab myself, but oh yeah, that's what we like to see. Oh, that's the first time I got 2 hits. It wasn't a combo. He just rolled into the second one. Now that was nasty. See ya. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm not out to get you, dude. I just wanted to wake you up. Alright, now you're awake. Oh, you're gonna use another stem. Oh, let's combo the out of this guy. Almost killed him in 1 stamina bar. Now letting up. Aggressive master. Oh yeah. Look at that. See, it did less damage that time for some reason. Oh, maybe my buff wore off right at that second hit. He is not gonna become a legend anytime soon. Sirloin cosplay? Uh-oh. What are you doing? Change your weapons on me? Uh-oh. Backstab fishing. See, that's a lot of damage for 1 backstab. heal on me. Really? You're doing that? I wouldn't even done that if I thought you were gonna heal. See, what the hell is up with this? What's wrong with these people, man? You think I'm gonna let you buff? You know what? Go ahead, buff. Buff. I'll fucking backstab the shit out you while you buff. So long, asshole. Asshole. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching. It was a fun build. They usually are pretty fun, but this one, like I said, with the hit and miss and having the tear stone effects and being a cosplay of such a cool fight, I think this one's one of those that are going to stand out. I really enjoyed this one. So, again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.